When you land on the NumberThumper.com website, this will be the screen that you see. Now, if you do not yet have a valid username and a password to log in with, and you just want to play the game, you can click there to sign up now and create a profile for yourself. A valid email address is required, and you choose your own password, and then we will email the information back to you that you need. And then you've got an email address, which is your username, and a password, which obviously you have created yourself. You just click on log in, and then you'll land on that screen. Then you can just click in the middle to play the game. Now, what happens with the game itself is that there is a number in the background, as you can see, a 2. And we need to form that 2, that number in the background, by either adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing any 2 numbers on the screen, the white numbers. They must be next to each other or above and below each other, but you must add, subtract, multiply, or divide any 2 numbers to make 2. So you can see we've got a 2 and a 0 over there, so we can add 2 and 0 to give us 2. And then the next number that we need to form is 6. Now, there is no 6 that can be formed with the numbers on the screen, which means we can take that 6 and put it somewhere strategically on the screen so that we can use it later. Now, this is very important because you will start recognizing patterns here, and the patterns will dictate what numbers are more difficult to form than others. So, for instance, let's say we know that 7 is a difficult number to form. It comes up often and is always a difficult number to form with the digits on the screen. We can already put the 6, say, there, so that we can now use the 6 and the 1 to form a 7, but we can also use the 6 and the 2 to either form 4 or 3 or 8 by adding, subtracting, or multiplying and dividing. So the game itself leads you to strategic thinking as well as mental arithmetic. And you need to be fast, because what can also happen is that there might be more than one player simultaneously on the screen, and they will use the numbers that you actually wanted to use to form a specific number. And then obviously, if you're not fast enough, somebody else will use the numbers. So it's very important to have quick reactions, to have your mental arithmetic in place, and also to think strategically when you find a number that you can't form with the digits on the screen, and then just place that somewhere very strategically for a use at a later stage.